Hello, friends. It's been a couple of days. Good to hear from you. Good to be here with you. I am going to play around with a few things today. It should be pretty interesting. Um, got unlocked the Yaoguai, which is going to be really cool. Actually, had a lot of fun playing with it. It's, it's kind of one of those things. It's a unique new thing. Um, Drone launcher, and this is just kind of an art build I've got here that we're gonna go ahead and take a look at for proof of concept. So we've got a couple of these drones. They can launch pretty far. I've got them on separate keys here, and oh boy, looks like we have upset Ishiro, who is coming after us here. So wait. So on this build, I wanted to test out the pieces and see how they're working together. So we've got the Cheetah engine, which helps with our drones, and then we've also got the call cab, which every drone launch gives you a 20% durability buff. So hopefully we can take out this person here. Yeah. So not the craziest best thing in the world, but oh, look at this little truck here. Uh-oh. Hey, somebody's droning me. Don't drone me, I'm gonna drone you. You could actually launch your drone straight into somebody. But anyway, so how do we build this? Well, got these mounted up on the top. I've got some buggy floors that are mounted to the back of the cabin there. Get rid of that. Kind of holds everything together like glue. A couple of fenders. I like to have this Doppler radar in builds. I think you can know from my previous streams. These are a few of the war parts, and I've got a CK on these from the last event, which was pretty fun, that fusion event that we had. So that's kind of what we've got now. Pull the cabin off. I'm just using some light frames. This engine, the Cheetah, for every 100 meters passed by the car, it reduces the remaining drone and module and turret cooldowns by 15%. So trying to do everything we can to kind of maximize. And then these little pieces at the front, they're not super strong or anything. They're just kind of fun, Camaro-y looking thing. And I figure if you're going to have a big engine sticking out of the front of your car, then that's good. So just a note today, I do have the chat open. I know I'm not super good at the chat all the time, so let's see here. Let's do a little bit of testing on just a basic build to kind of see what is going on. So supposedly, let's just put some regular old shiv wheels on this thing to start, and let's just see if we can figure out what the refresh time is on these. Alright. So if we've just got one and we fire it, where is that thing? There it is. I'll just put it on top for now. It's just a test. Alright, so if we fire one and then we'll look at the reload time. So I'll get my stopwatch out. Alright. Okay. Alright, so firing. Alright, so it's taken quite a while to reload here. Time it out. This drone actually does pretty darn decent damage. Pretty nice. Still not reloaded yet. And stop. Okay, So that's 19.7 seconds. Now let's throw the cheetah engine in there and see if it reloads any faster. Oh, come on, get in there. Okay. So go out here just a ways. I'll be able to drive straight. So okay. All right. So 19.7 is to beat. So we'll go ahead and we'll launch. 3, 2, 1. Okay. And let's. Oh, jeez, I lost a wheel right off the bat. Okay. That's going to help our. Boy, those bots really can aim. But looks like. Yeah, looks like not much faster, at least according to my stopwatch. Now, we could try that again. And try to run into the bots off the beginning. So, alright, so I just want to find out if this engine's perk is working with the Yaoguai or not. Okay, 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, now let's drive. Hard and fast. Speed up here. Slow arc. And stop. So I'd say that the cheetah engine is not currently affecting the Yaoguai cab. And then we should be able to also then we'll try Bigfoot's on here and see if that is affecting the cab. So hopefully if this doesn't affect it, then we know we don't need to worry about those items for perks. Hopefully they would fix those perks or fix those things later on once they get it figured out. Okay, so gonna reset and we're gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, start. Alright, and driving as fast as we can. And still the same time. So we don't, those perks are not working. Okay, so let's try the hot red perk and see if that works. I'm getting skeptical it's going to work now based on the last tests. Alright, so holding on here. Okay, ready and reset and 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Keep that speed up. And actually, I think the hot red perk is working. So I'm going to try that again. I'm going to do it one more time, but I think unscientifically it looked like it stopped a second or two sooner. So maybe that's our engine for this build for now until they can get their shit together and get it working. Okay, ready. 3, 2, 1, start. Okay. And that may not be dependent. I think the hot reds isn't distance dependent. So like the others. But 15, 15. Yeah, it reloads about a second sooner. So that's 10% roughly. So let's look at the perk of that item. Alright, so that is... Oh, hold on now. I gotta go back to the stream so I can see you in the chat. There we go. Come on now. There we go. Alright. Feel free to give me a shout out in the chat if you need me to do anything for you. So this is the reload speed for weapons, rockets, drones, modules, and turrets increased by 10%. So looks like the hot red is the engine to use with this build. Now the call is nice because you get more power and some damage resistance for each of the drones launched. And if we're going to go for a 2 a 2 drone build. It's, you know, pretty decent. It's got decent tonnage and everything. So let's go ahead and do something with this with the call. Now, in order, you can't really make it an art build and do super well generally. So let's make it kind of strong. And so, you know me, I like my lightweight frames. I finally got my level of lunatics, so I actually have now 4 of these 8x4 lightweight frames, and that is super cool. And let's see here. It'd probably be pretty nice on a beholder too, because they make a cloak. Interesting. And what else? This weapon reloading by 15%. We're not sure if that actually is going to do anything for it, but it's not really fast enough. I think we need something pretty fast. So I'd say that we're just going to stick with the call for this one. Okay, so just making the biggest possible box I can right now, because I know that we're going to need a lot of room to mount those big drone launchers. And where can we put them? So I didn't pre-build this to kind of see what's going to work best. We could try mounting them back here, see how they do with that. Let's see here. So that does limit our range. So we'll have to raise them up at least 1 square. So I think probably end up raising them up 2 squares. So let's go ahead. Don't want to use a gun mount if I don't have to, because that's 3 squares high. So let's see if we can't. Let's try something like this and see if this works. That's up 2 squares. We can always. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we've got them kind of right about where we want them. Now, can we put our hot red in here? That's going to give us just a little boost. Yeah, fit it right underneath. And that's not going to take any energy. It's one of the best parts in the game, in my opinion. Really good part. Okay, so now we've done that. What do we want to do for wheels? Well, we don't want our PS to be too high, but we do want pretty tough wheels. If you sort by power score, you know, 230 for small tracks. You know, Bigfoots are nice. Hermits are great, 190 and then 113. I think just because we want to be fast and we're going for kind of an invulnerability deal, let's using the perk of the cabin, let's go with these hermit wheels. And these are particularly the ones that were fused from the event, but they're I don't usually fuse wheels too often, although I did fuse a couple of front Bigfoot wheels because I was having fun one time. So let's see here. So a couple of rear wheels. So what do we need to get enough tonnage for this cabin? So that fills us almost all the way up in tonnage, but it doesn't give us any redundancy. I know a lot of people like to have an extra set of wheels, so we'll try that. You know, throw them up here. We don't want to really get paralyzed early in the match, so that means that we're going to put our steering hermits here on the rear and a couple in the middle. And kind of debate on whether we like this up here or back there, but I'll put it there for now. Okay, so what other parts are we going to need? So we've got 2 more energy. We could go with a generator and put something else to harass people with. Let's just put a P1U charge under there for now. I kind of sometimes it's not really worth the power score to put the generator on, but you know, it gives us 4 more energy. So what other weapons might pair well with this? By energy, 4 power, 4 energy. So I don't want to get close because that's gonna be a problem. You know, we could put an arbiter, and something on there if we want to just have something to shoot with. You know, another way to go with this would be to skip this altogether, and instead of putting this down here, we could go ahead and put a cloak in and a radar. And that probably is going to fit the build style for this a little bit better. Let's see if that far forward as I can get it. Oh, do that. Okay. And then we can put our engine in the back. Again, it's going to protect. We could put the engine in the front. Might do that this time just because we have a lot of space up there. And we can even go down lower. Trying to keep that weight low is good. Okay, and then, of course, I want my Doppler radar if I can have it. I always want that. So, one thing with the Yaoguai is that the microfactories are going to be they fixed it. Initially, it was the ammo packs that made you have more drones, but microfactories are actually it. Now, with these, eight launches is pretty much plenty for a match. So I'm not going to bother putting a microfactory under here right now. So let's just see what our favorite parts are we want to put on this thing. How are we going to armor the back up here? So we need something kind of strong to get us. Could use a gun mount back here. Let's see. It's going to give us something pretty tough, but not bumpery. I don't know. I think I want to just keep my PS a little bit lower here and not try to make it too crazy. So I'm going to go with a couple of buggy floors. And I'm just going to give myself a little piece of armor on the back end of that part there. Let's see here. I don't think that these are going to fit. I think it's only 3 tall. Oh yeah, that will work. Okay, so let's put a half wall in there, just a little piece of armor to kind of protect that back end. Now we need to kind of come out from that. So let's go by durability. Put something tough on the back. APC panels. Let's see if these are gonna mess with the armor. Okay, so that's okay. Alright, so now if I go up any higher with these, I'd like to have them braced across on the sides too. I'm just using Steppenwolf parts just because they're kind of the toughest parts around. Now let's see, I think that this might actually give me trouble rotating when I do this, but we'll try it. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Okay, so we can't do that, but what we could do, let's see here. Can it go this way? No. Alright, so what about using, let's go back to type, go to our Steppenwolfs, and let's use these strength and slopes and see if this helps us. Yeah, it's not going to attach to that back one, unfortunately, but I can work with that. I can use something else to attach those top pieces there. So, is that what I was doing? No, I don't want that there. Aha, that's right. Okay. And maybe another one of these. Kind of upward tulip kind of situation. Okay, let's see how we do there. Yeah, those are good. Okay, so that's kind of what we've got there to start. Now we've got kind of a big gap. Probably don't need to go. We probably could go straight up after we angle one out. Let me just try one other thing here. Is this going to cause me trouble? Because I would really love to have one of those APC side parts there, the APC rear parts. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Alright, so we're not going to do that. We'll do this. You know, when you're building, keep trying it, keep test driving, keep seeing what's working, and do your best to kind of make something go. All right, so now we need to kind of affix these by more than one point. So something on the corners. You know, we could use hard modules. Those are nice. Really, we don't want to get the back end of this thing shot off too much. And now we got to put something up front. First of all, one thing I do like to do pretty early on is do some bumpers. Now, I don't like how these are unprotected here, so I might even decide, you know, frames are so strong and so light, it doesn't hurt to add a little bit of extra frame to the back of your build to kind of protect your parts. So we can actually do that. Now I am spending some weight on that. We can decide that later as we go. Do we have too much on the back? But I do have two of these buggy bumpers now, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm going to put these up front because those are cool looking. And on the back, we'll just use some bull bars because while they're not the coolest looking thing in the world, they are really, really tough, and their durability and their mass are about equal. And let's see here. Let's see how we're driving. Might be a little bit. Might need to back those wheels up a little bit. Yeah, I'd like to back these wheels up. Okay, so I can back them up all the way to... I don't want them on that last hanging off piece, but I can split the difference on those out of the frames I added. So it's I want to make sure it's attached to these 1x8 lightweight frame. And you can kind of see, there you go, it's attached to both frames there. So that gives me some options for this other wheels, but I think that might be better. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're starting to feel a little bit better about this. Now, let's see here. We're going to need some lighter parts as well. We're going to be able to use all super heavy stuff, but let's use our heavy stuff in the back to protect our guns. And then we need to do something here kind of in the front. Now, we did these APC parts here. Normally, I would use those hard modules, but if we go back by power score, maybe we can find something really strong. Oh, we could use these small assembly sections. These are nice. Now, I don't know if that's going to cause the guns to not be able to fire as far forward as I want them to, so we'll have to see. I think that's giving us trouble, so I'm going to have to go down one. Won't do. So we could do something like this. I don't think that's going to work great. So let's go back and look and see what other parts we've got. I think we need something 3 tall. Ooh, I want to use these large fenders up here on the front to protect these wheels. Hate when my front wheels get shot off. It's super annoying. I might even put double fenders on the front wheels. Alright, and then let's see here. What else do we have that we can use to block? Ooh, these, well, not everybody has those. Let's go to durability. Oh, rear doors. Digger hole. Loving that. Partisan. Wonder if that's going to help us there. Okay, let's see if that does it. Yeah, I'm not having any problems with my marks there. So 2200 durability already. So what do we want to put here in the front? It's pretty ugly. Can I put it that way? No. Alright. What else do we have? Ooh, Torino bonnet. Put a couple of those across the board. Everybody has those. And let's see here. Something vertical. Got one of these hard modules I could put. I'm looking for... I'm going to go back to... I think I'm on Steppenwolf's again, so I can get the... Oh, no, I'm playing Dawn's Children, but I do want to play Steppenwolf's again, so I can get the fourth one of these, because those are really nice, strong parts. Now, what other things do we need? We need some more spikes on this thing. I think that's for sure. And also, I think might have exceeded our power score. We might have gone really high, too high for our power score, but that's okay. It doesn't hurt to kind of play around and put all the armor on. You can always take some off. Just make this thing really not something you want to run into. And I know that those fender gaps look a little weird, but those are pretty tough parts. I'm okay with that. Let's see here. Maybe we'll put some spikes out the sides in case somebody wants to try to de-wheel us. Could go with more fenders. Is that how I did that one? Yeah. But spikes do work pretty well for keeping those wheels on. All right, that's good. And then something for those back wheels. I wish you could get more spikes. These incisors are okay. They're moon rover parts. They're just so heavy. See, now we're starting to run out of... Well, alright. Let's put it on there and see what happens. These bull bars are protecting these back fenders pretty good. I guess we could throw... See, now this would be another thing to do is if you wanted to do... You could get rid of these incisors because they weigh so much. And you could throw on some medicine fenders in the back. But I think, based on the weight, it's going to be over tonnage. Aha! Yes, it will. So we'll just go with the incisors, and we can kind of decide, hey, you know what, we need a little bit more structure. Alright, so we have almost no weight left, so we're going to look at some light parts. Anything light that might make stuff look kind of nice. Interesting. Now... that would be another way to go, is to put these scorched here. If I move that. Interesting. That's nice. And this can even... Oh, those are attached to the frame. I do like that. So there's where we kind of end up. 8325. Couple of the Yaoguais on here. Let's throw some paint on it. Don't need a radar or radio because we are playing. We've got our nice radar on here. This should be pretty tough. Maybe not as fast as I would like, but maybe not bad. Once I launch my drones, I should be able to. So, like, watch my acceleration. So if I do my acceleration, pretty slow, right? But watch this. Launch drones. Acceleration is 100% more. So can we get our wheel bonus? We can get our wheel bonus pretty easily. You can see that green one coming up. Okay, so we're gonna call this Nighthawk Yaoguai. And I'm going to put this on the exhibition for you folks in case you want to play around with it. Alright, so let's go and get a mission. Do we have any challenges today? Let's see here. So we've got to do a few things. How far are we on this? Yeah, I want to get this. I'd love to try a three Yaoguai build, but I don't want to buy one. I want to just unlock the blueprint for it if I can. I bought a second one because one was not doing very much. Oh yeah. Excuse me. I'm going to separate these onto 2 buttons so I can fire them independently. Okay. Now, am I way underpowered for undergunned for what I've got on my build? Probably. But we're going to just try it and see how it does. Okay. Get some wires. So 8325, not a bad place to be, although I think that you can make this, when we look at the other build I did, you know, you can go down, this has the same weapons on it, it's 6300, and you could even go lower. So I may have armored this. I'm almost sure I've armored this to the point where it's too much for the power score that I'm going to end up playing in. But kind of depends on your team and how you're doing. So let's go in there and see if we can cause some people some trouble with the Yaoguai. And you know, we're carrying a radio and a cloak, so we can kind of sneak around and help out some of our friends by telling them where everybody is. Okay, here they are. Did you? Okay, we're gonna go this way. Alright, did that do anything? Oh, sorry about that, friend. Okay.
Notice the siren, gentlemen.
Hey, we did something. Those things recharge for a little while, so let's drive around a little bit, see if we can't run into somebody. Candy Shrimp, can we help you? Oh, look. Oh, what? They're shooting off those guns. I'm gonna have to put something to protect those guns a little higher. Looks like they're getting some shots on those guns from the front. Which is, what's the point of having all this armor if I'm just getting shot? I also forget that I have a cloak, too.
Oh, we left the car.
Okay. Just drop them behind them. They don't like that. They don't realize... Oh, sorry about that, friend.
I'm taking the space.
They don't realize that they're there. Shooting behind him. Hey, that's a win.
Mission completed.
Did we do well? I don't know. Let's see here. Not that well. Okay, that's fine. You know, you gotta kind of do what you can do to make it go. So, all right. So, did we like that build? Yes, we did. Would it work better if we took some of this armor off? Probably. Let's see what happens. See if we can drop our power score down a little bit. Alright. Now, the other thing we noticed is that we were getting shot from the front, so perhaps I'm going to do something a little bit different with this. I don't know if I'm going to not be able to shoot as close as I want to now if I do that. Oh yeah, that's okay. Still pretty close. So I moved that way, and these... attached by more than just that. I'm not super happy about that. So let's see here. Alright, well, let's try some different parts there. Since I pulled a little bit off that front fender to give us a little bit more space. Let's see here. By power score. Something to soak up that machine gun fire heading our way. I wonder if I can... Yeah, let's do this. How's that? Okay, yeah. Can't quite get as close to me, but I think that's going to be better. I don't really want to get those things stripped early in the game. That's not going to be any fun. Okay, so now I can put one of these here. Protect the engine. And let's see here. We have a little bit more weight. Put this finger out here. Yeah, I don't think I need those fingers. I think those are doing that much. In fact, I'm going to lose those altogether. Let's see if I can't find something else. Maybe these Torino bonnets will fit here. It's not going to work. Well, let's see here. Yeah, bus panels to the rescue. Okay. Let's see if that's going to give us any trouble firing. That'll be fine. Alright, is that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? No. Will it work? Probably. If it doesn't work, is that okay? Yes. So, kind of going with that theme of putting a lot of stuff in front of the weapons. I'm not super in love with that, but how about this? That's not bad. Okay, a little coat of paint here. Let's go with this paint here, Ashes Metallic. And then let's overwrite this. And let's send you something to the exhibition in case you are here playing around. Which platform is this? Hello. This is PC. So, thanks for watching JLW4. Super cool that you're watching. It's fun. I hope you like it. So we're gonna I'm gonna delete this Yaoguai up here, and then we're gonna send you up our new one. So hopefully you're on the same platform and you can also enjoy. All right. So let's go ahead and try this again to see if we're less likely to get our front shot off or not. Spawned pretty quick. Nice thing about this power score is you do spawn pretty quick. Looks like our matches are pretty good. We have some people, not too many people too high. Alright, now don't forget I have a cloak. Come on now, buddy. Let's put it as far in there as I can. Get the heck out of here. We're getting my weapons. That was nice. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh boy. Hi, Matthias. Okay. Shoot, sorry, I got stuck there. Thanks. Help our friends out here. Come on now. Get out of there. Oh boy, this is just a really bad spot to be in. Yeah, it didn't work very well at all. But I think that was more me not quite being there at the right time. But boy, this build sure is tough. You can see that it's holding together real well, getting shot apart. So that's something. All right. Fun enough. Okay. So looking at our power scores, looks like we're getting really good matches. We don't need to drop it too much, but you know, it isn't doing a whole ton of damage, and it is kind of tanky. So I wonder what the minimum power score we can build something like this with. And that's what we're going to find out next. How are you folks liking the new Syndicate expansion? I think it's pretty great, super fun. Ooh, we might actually win this one. And so many tanks and cap cans. So many turrets and cap cans. Oh. Come on, buddy. You got this. Where's the Texas Patriot here? Oh, Texas Patriot. Oh. Okay, your lucky day. It's all up to you, Lucky. Oh boy. Didn't make it that time. That's okay though. Still fun. Should I play one more match with this? Yeah, I think I should. That was pretty fun. So we'll play it one more time. And then I think let's go ahead and see what we can do when we make this with a growl. Maybe put it on 4 wheels, make it tiny. The cool thing I do like about this call cab is that it just moves really well with a lot of weight on it because of that extra buff you get every time you do. So can we help our friends? Who knows? We'll see.
No heroics, boys.
Let's see if we can't get one of these off the top. I think I'm going to go from below the bridge and throw it over the top because they expect you to come charging across the bridge. They probably won't expect it to come from below. This way. Wow, that is quite the jump there, Mr. Barbecue. Quite go where I wanted it to. Interesting. Let's run away for a little bit. But it looks like it did engage Nicholas a little bit. Alright. Now. Where are you? Alright. Visit upon you. Uh-oh. This bloke out here. Did I do any damage with that thing? Oh boy. Okay, let's bother some of these people over here. Oh, Captain, how did this person get captured? Well, this build is heavy enough to break Captain, so that's nice. Okay, let's quit that. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I want to drive backwards in this because we're going to go this way. Alright. Oh, what? Oh, man. I was not paying attention. they lost it. Okay, but that's alright because I've got a lot of durability and ability. So now I'm going to bother you. I'm going to run into you very fast. Yes, you did not like that. Alright, now I'm going to bother your friends.
I'm taking the base here on the down low.
Go help our friend over here. Man, those turrets, they ruin tracks, someone says. Yeah, I know. Okay, come on. Oh, did we get him? Okay, good. Alright, let me come up here and see if I can't run somebody out. So they were still able to get me. I don't know exactly how. Maybe I don't know how you could get those out. Just run right through the trap can. I don't care. I got so much mass, buddy. Where are you? Yeah, you're not going to get out of my radar. See, the thing is, when you have a Doppler, it's so much nicer. Come on.
So, can we take a chill pill now or what?
There we go. Still have wheels on one side.
I'm capturing the base. Cover me.
Yeah. Great.
We sure showed him today, huh? Good lad.
Okay, so did we do okay? Yeah, not great. Okay, so what can we do to make this? We did save this, I believe, and put it up. So now let's do something similar, but let's do it with a small build. That is this. So now when I make, we do need to get this build pretty wide in order to armor up the Yaoguais, so, but it's not going to be as big as the other build. When I'm working with the Growl, I'll turn the frames that way, and there's other ways to do it, but because of these, it's annoying because these two back mounting points are really close together. On the front, it's not bad. Okay, so now we need to have yeah, that'll probably work. What would happen if we just put some, I don't like when my wheels get blown off, honestly, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put the Hermits on this one, even though it's going to up my power score a little more than I want it to. And I'm going to put some good wheels on the back. Now, I just mount them as far as I can to get the best spread, you know, off the top, but that doesn't mean you have to do it that way. And I also move them, you know, depending on what happens. So, where's that hot red? There it is. Okay. I wonder if we could put this in the back. Put it down below. I'm sure that I'm going to end up mounting these one below. Yeah, there's not. Was it one below or two below? Let's try two below and see. Okay, and then let's throw our weapons on there. Yeah. It's annoying when one's fused and one's not, because then you can do one separately, you can't just clone them. Okay, so how is our fire armor? That's really good. Okay, so that's good. We can't really go down any more than that. Now, could I use some lighter frames here and put one across? So there's another way I could do this. I could move this engine in a little bit more inboard. The only challenge is, though, is so that is 556 durability, and this is, if I start using, let's say, 2x4 frames, those are only 140 durability by contrast. So it is a little bit of a challenge, but I could use these. This is a 210 durability, and that is also, these are all 210 durability. So you could do something more like that. It would be, so that's a total of 216 kilograms. These are 80 a piece, so this is actually a little bit heavier, 240, but it does give you a little bit more structure, and you can shove this engine a little farther under the build. So, you know, kind of up to you. I kind of like that, actually. So that's kind of fun. So I've got one energy. What am I going to spend my energy on? Should I spend it on a cloak? Probably. What am I going to spend it on? a Doppler. And actually, I'm thinking about using the Maxwell just to keep my PS lower, but the difference in radius is pretty big, 450. So let's just go ahead and do this. And then, you know, because we're using the Doppler, we don't need any radio. We don't need any radar unit. So it's nice. So there we go. See, this is around 5,000 PS with no armor. And that's actually with pretty high PS wheels. I know I said I was going to use Hermits, but let's put just some lower PS wheels on it for now, just for fun. Let's use the camber wheels because they're from the pack. And let's see what... These are so slidey, though. Just not... I don't know. They're good, I'm sure, but it's just hard to get used to. And also now it's looking a little small to me on this build. Let's see. Pretty slidey, the lower and down. Even slidier. Interesting. Alright, well. I don't know. Is it me or those wheels look pretty small? I think I'm going to go with the bigger wheels. I could even use... You know what we could do is we could even use race wheels on this thing. That would be something. Ooh, we should get a couple... I need to get 2 more steering race wheels if we're going to do that. Well, let's just try it with 4 race wheels to start. I know these things are going to just get blown off like crazy. I think that this... we won't be able to get anywhere close to our tunnel. Well, actually, we can. No, don't do that. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah. So see that power score, 4,400. So you're not gonna get spawned. You're not gonna get spawned into matches very quickly that way. But I just think it's just a good thing to point out how much your PS can be affected by your wheels, and that's going to really change what you're ranked against. Now we saw that these things decently worked, even up to like 8,000 power score. I think that other one was just a little over armored, but it is just kind of fun, right? So gotta kind of live and learn. So let's see here. All right. So we're gonna have to go a little lighter. This is a growl, but we still can do probably something with these. Let's think about this here. I still want to have the back pretty strongly armored. I don't know if I can afford the by type. I don't know if I can afford the weight or the power score and the weight of those APC parts. But I liked how they worked last time, so let's see if we can't fit those across the back here. That's pretty much the biggest thing, is we're going to get shot in the back while we run away. Especially we don't have a cloak on this thing. So, what is... But, you know, your overall durability will suffer if you use only heavy stuff, right? So let's just make sure that those are free to turn. Those look good. Okay, so now let's... See, I was doing the sound effects. Did you hear that? That was pretty cool. Alright, now we're going to do this. We've got to go... We know from the last build that these have to go slightly sideways, or this way, so that there's a little bit of room around. So now that's a pretty strong little sled. Now what do we want to do in the front? We know that we didn't like those getting shut off, so if we can do this... I don't know if we can go higher. I think I'm going to run out of power. I keep feeling like I'm going to run out of weight really fast, but I'll see that. And then if I do like a sloped APC roof part there, does that impinge my shooting very much? A little bit, but I don't really need shooting closer to myself than that. At least, you know, until I'm almost dead, and I'd rather not get degunned by those machine gunners. So, we've got this. That's pretty strong. I wonder if this could go back one more. That would be nice, because it would light up. So let's see. Oh, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now, you know, miraculously, it seems like we're going to be able to use these APC parts mostly. Now, hey, just a note here. Note that these hermits actually perfectly, 4 hermits actually perfectly fill out the tonnage bar. If you see the little red line in the tonnage for the cabin, 4 hermits will perfectly fill that out. So that's nice. All right, so bumpers, or let's see here. I'm going on this theme of armoring up with heavy stuff. Let's see here. That's kind of a funny way to armor that. I've never seen it hooked like that before, but it actually doesn't look too bad. I wonder if the Bartisans would fit that way. Let's try that. Those are pretty cool looking. Oh yeah, that's nice. I wonder if we could do 2 of them. We have to go a little higher on the second one. Wow, that's really cool looking. I like that. Okay. And we're still not out of tonnage, so I'm just flabbergasted by that, but now we need some pretty narrow stuff here, bumper-wise. So what we could do is we could kind of stack a couple of those, although a little worried. Oh, you know what we could do? We could put some twin blade wings here on the front. That's nice. And we could even put some spikes sticking out from underneath, but let's start with these blade wings everywhere. And could I make it wedgier? Yes, I could, but I don't know. I just like this. So that now it'd be nice if I think that is going to help protect our front. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. All right. What'd you say? Oh, yeah. Yep, just hanging out here, having a good day. Here the dog is sleeping. People ask to see them next time. Oh, build it bigger. Oh, okay. Bigger as in tonnage. Like bigger as in different cab. All right, we'll see what Castamazillion says here. Yeah, but he's the person that got me into the game. He really inspires me on how to do all this stuff, and always working with him on trying to make our clans builds better. You can check those out. Anything tag NTHK. That is our clan name, and ooh, that's kind of cool looking. But let's see. Ooh, one more of these left. I wonder if that is gonna progress. Yeah, that's a little bit. I think that's too high. But we can do this. Uh-oh. Harry the dog wants to go out. Looks like it's my wife is being super nice and taking him out because I'm doing my stream. He's our good buddy. Oh yeah, that's starting to look pretty cool. Oh shoot, I didn't armor up my sides at all though. It's all in the front. Does look really cool though. How does it drive? Ooh, that does drive nice. Yeah. So on the sides, what can we do to make that armor go? I kind of liked what we did on the other build where it went up in kind of a tulip. That was kind of cool looking. Alright, so let's do that. And we're way out of armor. Okay. So can we lighten up some of this stuff on the front? Let's take these off. Although they look cool, they are very heavy. Those are pretty cool looking. Get away with one. Maybe do one. That's nice. We'll see. Maybe we can do something. Do we have to protect anything down here? Not really. I'm gonna put some bumpers on the back at least. Just don't want to use up all my tonnage before I get the stuff I need. Oh, I'm gonna have to let's just put a little lightweight. Let's just chuck another little frame in there. And I don't like the wheels that close to the back of the build, so I'm going to put another... Ooh, I don't want to use an 8x4. Maybe I might just put a couple extra breakaway frames in the back. And then we can... Let's see here. What do we have? Let's put a thorn in there just for when they break through. Sometimes I'll put it in layers where they're going to, like, as they break through, they'll run into the next layer of protection. So, you know, you can lay this... You aren't going to be able to see it super well, but I'll try to go in there. You can kind of lay this down right there across the break in the frames, and then as this frame breaks away, they'll still run into that melee part. Even though it doesn't have super high durability on its own, it has essentially 10 times melee resistance. So it's got like 200 hit points, you know, extra right there to kind of protect your back wheel. And then getting those little things out there lets me use bull bars, which are, as you know, super light, good weight ratio. And so those 100 pounds, 100 point of durability, just keep those people away from your wheels, especially when you only have 4 wheels. And into that same kind of deal here, if we go hatchet here, let's do hatchet to protect the front of each of these wheels as well. And I will even, let's see if we can get it on the back. No, not really anywhere I want to be, but maybe even. I think that'll be another spot somebody might try to bother me. And you don't want them to hit your radar, really. You have to put a little higher on that side. Maybe I'll put higher on this side too. Okay. Using up some weight here that I could have spent on the front of my build, so I'm going to skip those. And I'm going to see if I can't find something. This isn't going to work on this build. That's nice. Well, it would be nice, or maybe these slopes. One of those takes up almost everything. Maybe, let's see here. Just finding a little bit of weight here. This, I could use a different. I could use the thorns that way, right? Then that way they're sticking out, even when those breakaway frames get put off, and then I don't need to use that piece of frame there. So that's good. Still don't have very much room left here on the front, but let's see if we can't put something that looks somewhat decent. No. Kind of need 2 things, like one for each side of these ramparts, maybe. Sorry, totally. Oh, those are cool looking. I'm not going to be able to use them, but what the heck, I'll put them on there just because I want to see how they look. Yeah, those do look cool. Maybe, what else can I spare weight-wise? Those will have to be for another build. Unless... Yeah, those will have to be for another build. Oh, crap, don't do that. Alright. So we need something... Maybe these barriers would look... I just want something to kind of continue the body line down. Yeah, those work. These are pretty light. Giving us a little bit of something there. And maybe something looks kind of decorative to go in the little spots there. Let's see here. Oh, the vial. I didn't use the vial this time. That is a good part. Do I have enough weight? Can I put it on the back? This just can soak a cannon shot sometimes. I just think let's use that if we can. There's kind of a gap there. These APC parts are also heavy. It's not like, I guess, maybe it's strength and slope. These are just maddening pieces. Did I get it the right way? I don't know. Nope. And they're also too heavy. Okay. So, you know, you start running into these things and you go, which thing is the most important? Well, if I lose something now, it's going to have to be a pretty big part. I guess lose the vial. Yep. Although I like the vial compared to that twin slope. No, let's put the vial back and let's lose. I wonder if this could be any lighter. I could take this and I can make this into a tank side part. That's a little lighter. Ah, there we go. See, I didn't have to give up anything. There we go. Yaoguai 6115. This one looks pretty cool. What does dark green look like on it? Sometimes dark green can look cool with the red. It's not bad looking. Looks purposeful anyway. Alright, so this one is going to be this is the growl version. I just put the GR for growl at the end, and we'll send that one to the exhibition in case anybody wants to play around with it. Alright. And test drive. Alright. Oh yeah, this is great. That's cool looking too, I think. Kind of skeletal. Green and silver. Okay, well, let's see here. Ooh, looks like a couple people are playing. Let's see, 7994, and you are playing 52. Oh, okay. Well, and I'm what's my power score here? 6115. Okay, well, I'll just invite you to a group in case you do decide you want to play Cast a Mazillion. And I'm gonna go see if I can find you in battle. Oh, actually, I can't do that if I invited you. Shoot, I'm gonna uninvite you, and I'm just gonna IM you anyway. And then just okay. All right. Wonder if Jimmy wants to group up. Okay, so let's try to get some wires. This has been a fun stream today. I kind of miss streaming, I guess. My wife encouraged me to do it. I had wondered if I just should bother doing it, but it is really fun. And I do like the syndicate. Oh, Harry, you want someone to come with you? Yeah, I was going to play for a while now.
Stick together, guys.
If that's okay.
Today's our day for sure.
Thank you. Alright, can we help our bots?
The base is under attack.
Alright. All we could do is really throw our thing and get out of there, but it's kind of think of us as a rolling radar platform, you know, here to protect our team and help out. Okay, let's see here. Don't wanna. Didn't mean to launch those. Oh boy. Stay away. Full speed. One thing, if you see an enemy, don't turn. Just keep driving straight as long as you can if you want to keep your speed up. Once you start sliding, you're going to go slow. Alright, uh-oh. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
I'm at the base. Capture in progress.
Okay, where are we going?
No sleeping. Enemy on the base.
Okay, I know it's a bot kill. Probably not. But we did destroy it pretty quick. Alright, let's go run into you. You seem like a drone person. Maybe we should say hello to our fellow drone. I think this person's probably more of a threat. Take our wheel off somebody that way.
I was lost. Shut off, boys.
Yeah! Yeah, try to get a wheel. Alright. That's when you don't want this thing on you. Boom! Yep, that's going to destroy you. Alright. Well, this is pretty fun. This is kind of the Yaoguai's natural habitat power score. It's mostly just as powerful too.
Well done. Fantastic work.
So, alright, so let's go back. Okay. Alright, so did anybody else see our... Let's see here. View. Alright, they're playing, having some fun. Could also be Ivan playing on Ben's account. So, is there anything else that we need to build with this thing? I don't really know. I feel like it's pretty cool. I want to play with it a little bit more and see if we can't see. The only way to see what's working with the build, what's not, is by playing and seeing what happens. So, I do like this thing. I like those partisan fenders. I hadn't used them with the Growl before because I always favor the lunatics parts on armoring things up, but this is working good. It just goes to show if you max out your tonnage with exactly the right amount of wheels or tracks or whatever, but not too many, and then armor that car up all the way. Okay. All right.
Guns out. Let's ride.
Okay. Remember, Okay. Yep. We're gonna come around that corner. We're gonna find a surprise. Did I put him in the right spot? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Watch out behind you there. Okay. Who can you help now? Okay, there we go. That's nice. Let's get out of there. Uh-oh. Watch out for that. Like that. Let's get way out of there. Oh, lost it. Ooh! This is so fun. Well, hey, you know those. You can't say that those front frames are not strong. Oh boy! Can we bother somebody that doesn't see us?
The battle is lost. We leave.
I think Jimmy's. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna keep trying. See if I can get good with this thing. Is this an MVP worthy build? I don't know.
There's a whole bunch
but I do want to be far away with it. I want to stay far away. Starting to get shot with this thing is not good, no matter how much armor I have on it. I do have a decent amount.
Enemy killed one of us.
It's nice not to have to drive around to get my perk to recharge. Oh, maybe I can go help my friend here.
That guy's knocking on our doors. Let's flush him out. Enemy down.
Let's stop when you're shooting. Okay.
Great shot, brother.
Okay, let's see if we can range something a little faster.
Got no wheels. I'm pushing on.
Keep going, keep going. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Oh, that was not the best strategy, but we did want to help our buddy. Keep the armor towards him. Uh-oh, no armor left. Keep going. Get out of here. No. Okay, now I'm just gonna ram him.
We blew it.
All right. Let's see here. What are you playing? Still 5,000. Must work pretty well down there. Maybe I should build an ultra small 5,000 builds to go in his game. All right. So, rewards. Interesting. I wonder how 3 of these things would work. It'd be nice to have a secondary weapon besides just 2 of these. I mean, it's kind of like once you launch them, drive around.
Come on, guys.
All right. This map is fun. All right, where are we gonna go? Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna go up this little ledge here. Throw these things. Not until it's too late. There we go. Shot him down immediately. Okay. Didn't work. Uh-oh, watch out here. So we can help our friend. Come on, friend. Come on. Come on.
You're a dangerous man. Wipe the floor with you.
Gonna get out of here before you get turned around. Just very gently turn so you can't catch me.
We lost the car.
Dang it. No. Tried. Ugh. That was terrible. Okay, well, I still have to hold my front half, so I'm going to just run away and try to get you. Boy, I didn't realize that person was still on me. They must have been invisible. Yeah. That's so funny. You can't catch me. I'm just the front half of a growl. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Grind my bumpers, damn it. Well, I would say that armor worked well.
Everyone's down.
Okay. Hi, Harry the dog. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for taking the dog out. Super cool. I'm having a lot of fun on my stream. If you folks have certain thing you want to see built, let me know. I think we could try this again. I don't think we've quite done as well as we could with it. But it is super fun. It's kind of a different way of thinking. I think it's a good weapon to play if you want to get used to kind of strategic thinking on the battlefield of where you got to be. And so it's pretty fun in that way. And having that Doppler with it, I think, is a really good combo. A cloak would definitely be good, but it's kind of fun to play at low power score. I can tell people don't really like these things because they are drones, and you're dropping them right behind them when they're fighting. So, but it is kind of a little bit of an anti-dog weapon, which is nice. And not like Harry the dog, but like dog builds, which are also very fun to play. So, kind of whatever's most effective, you know. You can't kind of say, oh, well, this and that is better than anything else, or there's a lot of counters for things in this game. It's fun when they keep adding new things. Okay, so let's just wait a second here. I'm going to give away the gag too quick. Alright. Where are you, people? Oh, there's somebody. Jumped too far. Maybe somebody else. Yeah, no. Hey! Good, yeah. So it's kind of like a flying mine. I've heard that as an analogy. I thought it was pretty nice. Quite recharge yet. Don't go in there. You gotta resist the temptation to go in there. Let's see if I can't knock some of those people off their ledge there. Maybe. Give up the game too early, but I think they know by now. See that laser. But you're already fighting. Oh, crap. That was not my best move, but maybe, yeah. Trying. I hurt you too. So they don't have much of a front, or at least much of a rear on their car anymore. Living out here on the Pacific Coast is super fun. We took a drive to Lake Quinault the other day in the E30, the 1987 BMW. So it's MJ E30. So yeah, we've been working on that for about 5 years. My dad had one when I was in high school, and he wouldn't let me drive it, of course, because I was a hooligan. And finally, one years later, we found one that was kind of on its last legs, and been working on it for about 5 years. We rebuilt the engine, the suspension, the interior. It's really cool. My wife, once I got it done, my wife just said, "Hey, you know, that'd be my car." So it's pretty fun. She, of course, we of course both share it, and I get to drive it all the time. But it's funny that it's her car because as soon as it got really, really nice, she wanted it. When I first brought her to pick her up in it, it was, the seats were like in frozen in fixed position, and there's the headliners hanging down in tatters, and it was on essentially 5 cylinders and no clutch, and leaky seals everywhere, but it's amazing what the work of some super talented people can do. I love it. And we're going to go to autocross on Saturday, so that's going to be super fun. That's going to be my 5th year doing it with Porsche Club.
I'm gonna break you down into parts.
And so that's kind of fun. Let's see if we can't help our friends here. Can we launch them up there? Yay! Who knows? Gonna shoot it blind. I don't want to get involved with any of those dogs there. See, there's one right there right on my butt. But if I keep my speed up, see, the less you turn, the less you slow down. So I can actually pretty well do a good job of outrunning. And I can't really do much else until I reload anyway. So help kill a bot. There we go. Hi, Peter. Okay, check your radar. You don't want to run into any trouble with people. Now with this kind of thing, getting up high, all the missiles that way too. I don't know how. I don't know what kind of range we got, so I gotta check my radar if I'm gonna do that. Somebody just shot right past me. So let's say that for us. Some of our friends. So, yeah, I heard that. Did you hear that? That sounded like a scorpion or something. I don't know what. But not great. So the jig's up there. Alright, let's go down here and see if we can help somebody. Okay, hi buddy, we can help you. Is there somebody up there? There is. Hello. I don't know if shooting these things blind or really getting in close before you land them is the best idea, but it looks like shooting them blind is working pretty good. Oh boy, I'm kind of coming around. I don't want to really get outflanked here. Okay. So sorry. I'm gonna help you best I can.
Just one more left. Keep looking.
Hey, good job.
That's what I like. Well done.
Yeah. So anyway, this is just super fun to play, and I like it. Okay. Thank you. I feel really good while I'm doing this. It's kind of funny. Alright, so I think that works really well. I don't really know much I'd change about it. But I suppose we could go back to our art car. That might be kind of fun. No, I don't know. Let's stick it with this. I don't think I've really quite fully tested it yet. Let's start looking for spots where the armor comes off first. Now that I'm getting the hang of playing it. It's pretty nasty, you know, you're up there. It's kind of a new style of weapon to be able to place a turret up there behind somebody when they're defending a position. Snipers are not going to like that. Especially because they're cannon builds, it's not easy to shoot them down, you know. So, the thing I don't like about this build so far is that I can't quite shoot all the way close to myself, but I think that that's for the best. I think when we had that open in the earlier build, it was given too much. It was given too much access for people to hit it from the front. I'm just gonna throw this in as far as I can. It's gonna surprise somebody. Yeah. Watch out there. Okay, we'll go take a loop and recharge it. Don't want to get close to under that bridge in the beginning because those dogs can come right in there. Let's see here. Where can we bother somebody?
I got him good.
Fine, I don't mind getting hit by just a couple of machine gun bolts in the front. Sorry, buddy. Just helping out here. Let's see here. Can we come? This might be tubes a little bit. Don't want to get that dog. I'm gonna fight that dog. Sorry, I'm gonna go this way. You can go, Cap. Go ahead. I'm gonna help my friends. That's right. Okay, so see my radar's helping them too. Oh no! Dang it! Nice. All right. fun.
System destroyed.
Definitely want this on a fast build. Okay. So what could we use to make these better? What cab would we use if we were going to do 3 of them? I think we would probably use the drone cab. So we've saved that, we've uploaded it. So let's think about this for a second. Would this... $2,300, almost got 1,000 more durability than the other. Extra set of wheels. It's a lot stronger. So could I make this wide enough? How much wider would it take to make a third, fit a third here? And then I'd have to lose the cloak or the radar. Interesting, interesting. I wonder how hard it would be to make it wider. Would that generator fit under there? That's kind of why I build things wide from the start, usually. Let's see here, this doesn't need to tuck in that much. Generators, that's really a tough piece. Never forget that the Doppler is 431 durability. It's really a tough piece, so it'd be nice to have something to protect your generator on this side. We'll worry about that in a minute. We just went massively overweight, probably. Oh, no we didn't, because we took one side of our weapons off. Okay, so what do I need to make this? We would need 3, 1, 2, 3, and are we going to do this? You know what? What the heck? Let's get one more. We'll throw 3 on there and just see how we do with that now that we've gotten better at doing 2. Alright. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, annoying. Don't need this. Alright. Okay. Okay, so by designing it, alright, so by designing it in a way where it's easy to put a cloak in, that's great for everybody. I'm going to pull it out and put the other one of these on instead. Come on. Okay, so this is going to have to change a little bit. We're going to have to go wide like this. Oh, I don't have any more. So we're going to have to do something different on the bottom layer too. I think at this ultimate PS level, I'm probably going to rebuild the armor a little bit differently on this for now. I might even use gun mounts. Front's not bad, but if we're going high PS, I don't mind those fenders on the front like that. Put some on the back too. Those are always good pieces to put mount stuff on too. I'm probably going to make this a little bit more spaced too. Come on. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I can do something a little bit. I have basically ultimate no power score limitations, so we're gonna go big frames on the back. this way. I don't need that. I don't need to stick out that far. Yeah, that's nice. And then we can put, you know, these. And even though this is, it looks cooler the other way, I'm going to move them this way just to protect those front wheels a little more. For higher PS, you're going to worry about cannon shots and all kinds of things. Alright, so these I might move these to the back for higher PS too, because those are not very strong. Okay. That's cool. Let's see here. Do we have any other gear we need on this? No. Okay. The partisan look cooler than that. Let's see. Will it fit in the same spot even? Not without something to mount it to. It's interesting. Reinforce that across the back. It's only held on by, these are not held on by as much. I actually think leaving those outer fenders, yeah, that's what we should do. Where's, leave the large fenders there because they're attached to the frame, and then that gives us an extra mount point on this other partisan. There we go. And can we put more across? Yes, we can. That is pretty nice. And put something under there. Put a... yeah. How's that? That's nice. Chunky, too. Okay. So, but we used up a lot of our armor on the front, so we've got to... Now, are these fenders going to give us trouble back here? Actually. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Now. Those are strong. Let's have some... Sorry. Let's put... I'm going to put this on a gun now. Higher PS, you know, that's probably not sufficient. I don't even know if it was at lower PS, but kind of, you know, it's okay. Ooh, shoot. Where? Okay, so it's one below. Essentially. Okay. Okay, and then you can use these for the wings, because that'll be a nice place to mount stuff too. Mount it straight to the cab, so at least you don't lose them all at once. It's kind of like each one has their own. And then you know what you could do is we can also put a redundant mount underneath the back of them too. So we can do another gun mount. But I think I'm going to use two as kind of rear armor, as part of the rear armor. So I'm going to use some buggy floors. There's one there. And if you don't have those, you could use these radiator grills too. Those are cool. And in this case, we don't really need it to attach to the other stuff on the side, so we could just do that. They're almost as good, but I am going to use buggy floors because we're not using them other places really yet. Alright, so I don't want to go too crazy with RPS either, because these things are only going to work to a certain extent. I might put my radar in the back because it's a really strong piece. Gets the weight in the back, evens things out. This would does change things, but I'll think about it for a minute. Nah, I'm gonna leave it where it was. There's no point in putting it in the way of harm. I think it's actually safer there behind those wheels. Alright, so now we need to angle up. Use that tulip shaped APC panels. Strength and slope. It's too high. We could do this. Is that how we want it? Go farther forward. As far forward as you can and as far back as you can. Let's see. I think you've got to decide. You don't really want to go that far back, so maybe you could do that. Let's see. I think that's sticking out too far back. Yeah. I think just set the back on these. It doesn't hurt to continue this line. We can always put something under it to reinforce it. Interesting. Okay, so how are we going to cross this big rift on the back? I think we know we're going to shoot these and probably run away with no cloak. So putting a bunch of armor on the back is going to be good. Something really strong for them to base off of. It'd be nice. I wish this could be up higher. Do that. That shouldn't bother anything. Ooh, I think that this thing needs to move out. I think that these fenders are going to have to go. And I see. Okay. I think that the slope has to start from here, so it could go here. It's not going to be able to do that. I'm just going to put a piece down here just to hold this on for a second so I can see where I can put it to. Okay, I just can't go down that level. Okay, so put a piece here. something like that's probably going to end up being the solution. So we'll start with that. Okay. We can do this. Ah. Okay, let's see. Make sure they're not getting fouled on anything. Okay, good. So now something for the back. Something we need to armor up the front a little more too, but we've got, I know we've got, let's, before we do too much more on the back, let's just see how much more we're going to need on the front. So if we do something like that. We need to connect these things somehow very strong. Maybe we gotta put something strong under there too. So let's just get some of this on here before we. that's what I want. But in reality, I probably won't get that. But let's see here. I'm gonna attach this stuff together. I'm starting to run out of weight, so we'll just use some lighter pieces here. Just little glue pieces. Doesn't need nothing. Not everything needs to be that way, but this is a pretty strong. This needs to be a pretty strong piece here. I think we've got to get this hump built up higher. Yeah, I have to debate about what the best thing to do there is. Yeah, see, now we're starting to run out of weight pretty fast. But maybe we don't need... That's pretty funny. Let's do that for now. Okay, so what else do we need to cover up here? Okay. Can we fit anything light on the back? No. Is there anywhere else we can cut weight? We can do this. And just make these 2x6s instead. Which means we'll use that. Attach those directly to the gun mounts. And still needs something strong there. thorn. Something behind those, perhaps. I don't think we're going to be able to fit it, but let's try. Oh my goodness, if that fits. And it fits in our weight. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, that's pretty tough. What else? Not much else you can fit in this thing. Let's see if we can't fit these ramparts in. Nope. How about these barriers? Oh yeah, that's nice. Crud, we don't have any bumpers in the front. Major oversight. Don't have a lot of. Let's see here. Let's sort those by durability. Ew. This would be the ideal bumper. That is way too heavy. Does it look cool? It does. These can go there. And then we would just have to lose some weight somewhere. Where would we lose that? We would. Does that do enough? Nope. Well, both of those. Wow. How much is that thing? Yeah, let's not use that thing. It's just way too heavy for what it is. It would look cool. Don't get me wrong. But we can just do this. I think it's better to have that, at least some capability like that. Maybe just a frontal protection system. That's pretty light. Or, ooh, we could do thorns. Those are pretty heavy. It's not bad. We could do that. Alright, so we're just a little bit overweight. So what can we do to just cut down a little bit? Maybe that doesn't need to go all the way across. Yeah, I think we could skip on some frames right there. Just offset it like that. They're just breakaway frames, really, to help catch the first part of the brunt. So, didn't give us enough, though, huh? Close. Very close. 16 pounds. Well, takes a long time to build, but if you're still watching at this point, you must be interested. All right. I'm just going to take those off. I'm tired of being overweight. Okay. Yeah. Put these back here. Just move them back one. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's paint it. And test drive. See, drop one. Then you drop two more. Interesting. Don't run them into anything when they explode. Okay. But I am going to, just for ease of targeting and fun, I'm just going to put them all on left click. We're going to see what it's like. Alright. Alright, so we'll call this one okay. Alright, well, this is going to be fun. Let's try it. Very cool. Alright. Let's see if it'll do the DPS meter here. Out of my way. Oh, that's pretty good. 2,000. Okay, well, let's try them and see what we do.
Let's get them all and just stand this. They're breaking through here.
Still have my radar, so that's my main deal here right now. Look for a group of them. There we go.
The enemy's destroyed.
That was good. Oh, watch out there. Alright. Watch your radar, Johnson. Hello. Hello, friends. Have a gift. Oh, look at all that damage it's doing. It's doing quite a bit. Oh, they didn't like that. Got a kill assist. I did get hit with fire. So I'm looking pretty happy here. Okay, Yanis. You can chase me? Okay. See, now this is where you can be kind of, I think, a little sneaky. I gotta be careful and stay. Okay, can someone chase me by the cap can? Oh, there's a friend with us over here. Okay, hi Yanis. Come this way. No, come this way. Oh, come this way. Yeah, I'm over here. Okay, well, hopefully that shot him. I don't know. I'm gonna go. You get there faster than me. Oh yeah, it's into something. Okay, cap can. Oh boy. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, it's fine. Nope.
We lost them. Get out of the base. Move, you bastards.
Crap. Well, that's too bad. It was certainly fun, though.
Retreat.
But yeah, that was very effective. I got 454, which is the third on my team. I got, oh, look at other E30 guy. That's so funny. Hey, I got my new sticker. I'm gonna put my sticker on this thing. show up very good on this. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, well, this is working better than I thought it would. Pretty fun. At least I know even though the cheetah perk wasn't working and the Bigfoot perk wasn't working, the cab seems to be getting its bonuses, and it has quite a bit of power. Once you launch those drones to get an extra 150% of power, it's just nice.
The base is not going to capture itself. Would you please join the fight? Contact.
Cannon person is there. Hopefully that bothers them some. That's what I figure at IPS, if I can get some of those people that are playing the cannons. Oh crap. Oh, don't want to play with you. Some people. Okay, somebody over here. Oh, that hover person's after me. I'm gonna go this way. I can outrun you, hover person. But you can tell it's bothering them, not being used to this. Well, I got none left. It's pretty fast. Oh, darn it. That's okay. This is pretty good. Okay. I was going to play another round or two, and then we're going to call it a day. I think we've done a pretty good range of Yaoguai builds on our stream today. And I can't say I'm pretty happy with the car. It's pretty cool. You could definitely see that I was helping my team out, and I was making them think about what they were doing. And it's not a normal way to be attacked. So. Fire when you have no wheels. No fun. No fun.
We're defeated. Let's get out of here.
Alright. That was good. So, how do we do? Just, did middling. We got, it's okay. Still learning. Oh. Got 20th level. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's not expand. Let's just I can't sell those. This doesn't take up space anyway. Alright. Okay, now, where's my... Yes. Because you totally have to put that on this. Right? How could you not? Alright, let's try a different color paint now. What about blue sky? That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's save this. And let's go on to battle.
Weapons ready.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Anything in your way. Don't bother you. Just want to get up somewhere high. Just want to see. Just want to get my radar going. For my team. Problem. Hey, look at it, it's doing damage. Somebody got surprised.
Let's see him try this barefoot.
Let's go do that again. Let's get a little closer. Oh boy, I didn't want to get that close, but it's okay. 150% power shortly, and 30%. Cannon drone. Aw, dang it, they got him all. That's okay. That just means I'm going to come and run into you.
No sleeping. Enemy on the...
Ooh. You can't say you didn't try something. Yeah, you start getting on enemy lines, you start getting into cap cam trouble. Over 10,000 PS. If you could put 3 of these on a growl. That'd be interesting. Couldn't armor it up much. Interesting. Alright, let's try this again. if it actually shot anybody. But we'll hope. Oh boy. Yikes. Okay, what's
Looks
that?
like he popped into a hornet's nest.
Yeah. Don't like that, do ya? See if I can help my friends over on this side.
No more running for that one.
No, not double cap can. I got it.
Pick up one of ours. Keep them away from the base. I'm a little busy here. Another one's holed up in here.
Yes! We won! Alright, that's a good way to end the stream now. So how do we do? We're in the middle, but we definitely helped. It's definitely a support build, but it makes them think about it, and you know, that's all you can do. Oh boy, use. Oh, these are these cool flare. Fit down here. We'll just throw those. Where's the other one? So now we know the concept is good, and then, you know, tomorrow maybe we can work on making it look good. Oh yeah, can't fit those on. That's okay though. Still fun. All right. Well, I am going to just as a final upload the. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, we haven't put this one up yet. Okay, so. And to exhibition. Okay. Alright, well, thanks a lot. It's fun. Tomorrow maybe we'll try putting 3 Yaoguai on a growl and see what that does. Won't have any extra energy, but okay. So have a good time. Oh, if you like this, please follow our channel, because we need a little bit more followers to be able to become a partner. Thank you. All right.